Thank you for tuning in to Black Hollywood Live. I'm your host, Kiki Ayers. Join with me is a man that wears many hats. Writer, producer, actor, comedian. He's also the co-executive producer on Real Husbands of Hollywood, Mr. Chris Spencer. How are you doing?
That was great. You were so good. I remember when you first started at the little junior high when I came and spoke. And how you've gone from Girl Scout cookies to this is just fantastic.
You know, I try.
You're good.
All because of you. I watched all your interviews on BET lately.
Well, that was a good place. That was a good place for you to learn because I'm a pro.
You are a pro. I remember the first time I saw you was actually on America's Next Top Model.
Damn. For those of you who don't know what she's talking about, they did a men's season, and I actually came in second place.
I wasn't talking about that, but I was talking about, you know how they bring the coaches in and you kind of did interviews and tested everybody and made them all look stupid, except for one girl. She won.
She did win.
She did win.
She did win, yeah.
That was it.
That was fun. That was actually fun. Tyra Banks is a good friend of mine. I've known her since she was your age.
Okay.
Maybe even before that, because we grew up in Inglewood, California, where the Forum is, the Lakers, stuff like that, gang banging. And she called me out of nowhere to do that, but it's not about her right now. It's about
Real Husbands of Hollywood.
me and Pat.
So how did this show first start? How did you get involved with it?
I was a co-creator. Kevin and I co-created it. We actually were tired of our wives, girlfriends, whoever we were with at the time, always watching these housewife shows. Right. And then we'd be like, turn the channel. Wait, don't turn yet. What did Nene do? And then we started realizing that a lot of the things that were happening with these women on these shows, we noticed that men are similar. That's where the word midgets came up from, because it's male B word. So we realized that we had a lot in common. We were all catty, we were all backstabbery, and we were like, you know what? Let's do something about it. So in 2011, we did a sketch for the 2011, 12. It's been so long. One of those years, do some research. Google that. Your first little bit of homework. And we did a sketch, and the impact was so great that people were creating Facebook pages, and not us, like on their own. Right. And they petitions to sign and, you know, get this show on the air. And then they gave it to Stephen Hill and Deborah Lee, and they were like, there's no denying that Chris Spencer is incredible.
I remember that. I was actually just talking to Cynthia about that, how I saw it on BT, whereas the next thing you know, like, it seemed so fast, and it was just like a show. Yeah. So how did you come up with the cast members that were going to be on it? Did you just want to take the same people from the BT word sketch, or? Well, actually, no.
Some of those guys that were in the sketch are actually on the show, on the series. And then the guys that we've chosen, is that right? Yeah. Like you just graduated like a couple weeks ago. No. The guys that we chosen, that have been chosen, were actually friends of ours, and a lot of them didn't make it to the series because of their schedules, didn't want to move out here. We couldn't pay them enough. So not that they were the only choices, because we actually booked it from our phones. We're like, who's married to who's actually a real Hollywood husband, and that we started from there, and then we branched out and started just getting people who we thought were actually, brilliant. Like Nelly's not a real husband per se, but he was attached to Ashanti at one time. Right. Boris is Nicole, Dwayne is Tisha, Nick was Mariah at the time, and so it just went from there.
But Nelly will work though, because they always have like the girlfriends on the show, or the baby mamas, or
most of those shows. Nobody's wives. Right. Yes, I watched the NBA one, the basketball wives.
Right. Mm-hmm. They even have football players.
They should be called basketball side chicks. I'm just telling you.
No shade.
At all.
So, what encourages you to write? Like, what motivates you to write? What do you come up with?
I'm gonna go with the word money.
Money.
Alex Trebek, can I go with money, please? Yes. I like being creative. I've done numerous award shows. Written a book or two, and I just enjoy writing. When you're an actor, and sometimes that stuff slows up, you have to figure out other things to do. Mm-hmm. I tried prostitution. It's kind of painful. I wasn't a good drug dealer because I never had change for people. And so my natural calling, it seems, was writing, because a lot of my friends were becoming the host of these award shows. Jamie Foxx, the Wayans, Kevin, Mike Epps, and they would always call upon me to write because I'm one of the best in the world. So I got in that way, and then that branched off into writing for television and this incredible show.
right. And you're Jamaican, right?
Yeah, man. My accent only sounds good around people who aren't Jamaican.
Okay.
Like when Jamaicans see me, they're like, cut the bullshit.
But you're from Los Angeles, so
Yes.
Has your household influenced any of your writing or your comedy?
All my stand-up comes from inside. At least 60% of my. I have a funny wife and funny children, and a funny-looking dog, and everything. All my comedy is based on things that are around me at all times. Like you should see me tonight do this joke about this girl with this blue jacket. It's crazy.
You're so wrong. So, where can people see you? Do you still do stand-up comedy out here?
I have my own club, actually. The TCL Chinese Theater, which used to be the Man's or the Groman's Chinese Theater, depending on how old you are. We took, they had a multiplex theater on the inside. We took a theater, we gutted it, we added VIP seats because this is Hollywood and people have to act like they're special. Built a stage out from the screen, some trellis lights. It's absolutely gorgeous, and everybody from Dave Chappelle, Kevin, all your favorites have been there. Mike Epps.
And this is in Hollywood?
Yes.
Right by the Chinese thing?
Hollywood and Highland.
Okay, all right.
6801 Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay, cool. And what is it there every night that you guys do comedy? Or?
Well, the Negro Night is actually there's several Negro Nights. We don't really want to make it just a night because we have a whole week to do stuff. But a very popular night. Russell Simmons does his ADD comedy.
I've been to that. Yeah.
That's my spot, homie.
Okay,
Didn't even know. See, because I ain't got to be all up in the video. I step back sometimes. So that spot, but there's 30 shows a month, 34, 40 shows a month.
Okay.
That you can go to InsideJokesLA.com and you'll see it.
All right. Well, beautiful. Well, is there any special guests or anything cool that we should expect from this season?
Did you get the press release?
I did, but
I can't tell you. No, she right there.
she right there.
Publicity.
Okay, tell me after, and then
I can't tell you about Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Keep it here, closer. We have Barack Obama on the show. Yes. Okay. Oprah. Bruce Lee's niece. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Chris Spencer. You're amazing. I definitely look up to you. I watched all your stuff. I went back and watched all the Vibe stuff because I wasn't old enough, but I went back and watched it. So,
Where'd you find it?
if you dig deep enough, you'll find it. Okay. You'll find it. I'll send it to you.
That's when I had a hairline.